So a couple of years ago, about 3:45 in the morning, I woke up to see a strange glow in my bedroom window, and I went over to the blinds, opened it up, and I saw flames about 20 feet tall shooting out of my next door neighbor's house. It was horrifying. Called 911, got over there, was pounding on the door, got everybody out. The fire department, actually, from the time that I called until they showed up, it only took about 4 or 5 minutes. But ever since then, I have been very cognizant about the dangers of fire. So when it came time to build a house of my own, I decided to go with a concrete home. And so what you see behind me is the DIY ICF house, that multi-generational one that I've been building over the past year and a half, and recently had a visit from my local fire department. In this case, it wasn't an emergency. It was just a group of these guys who were really curious about this house that they'd been watching slowly grow out of the ground. And so we got to talking about the different benefits of building with ICF in terms of fire, and they're very impressed with the 8-inch walls. In fact, they said, you know what, we're never going to be able to breach your walls if there ever is a fire on the inside. So there's a number of precautions that I'll be taking to make sure that there never is a fire on the inside. But in terms of on the outside, one of the things that I'll be doing is on a third of the house, I'll actually have black yakasugi, which is burnt cedar, Japanese cedar. So that's really good in terms of not having embers from any neighbors' houses light it on fire. And then I'll also have white metal siding on the rest of it, so that also will keep it from being fireproof. And then in terms of my roof, it's going to be a standing seam metal roof, so that also will help with the fireproofness from the outside. And then in terms of the eaves, because for ICF homes, that's actually the weak point, is the eaves. Because when there are fires going through neighborhoods, the embers, like you've probably seen in California, the embers are flying at 60, 70, 80 miles an hour. And if you have eaves, then it gets sucked up into the eave, and then you have a rooftop fire, and then it just spreads down. So I actually have what's referred to as a warm roof. I don't have any eaves that any embers will be able to get sucked into. So that's another benefit. So for anybody who is, and then also I have open web floor trusses and lots of other fireproofing things, rock wool in between the levels. So there's lots of things that I'm doing to, if there ever is a fire in the house, to keep it contained to just the house. So if anybody's looking to rebuild and wants an option that is more fireproof, I highly recommend go with building with ICF. So anyways, be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.